Oh, these are my new crispy boots. I decided to get a pair of boots because, you know, instead of wearing slides out here, you know, I've been watching these these hunting movies on TV or on YouTube, and they show ticks a lot, at least where they are. So having a good pair of boots on is a good starting point to not get any ticks. So anyways, we ended up getting these Christies. Yesterday I wore these Christies when I was doing all the loading of my stuff on my rack, you know, my fuel cells, my generator, my 2 green bags. I had my other mountain bike up there, of which I decided to leave home. But during that whole process, I had these Christies on, and if I would have had, maybe tennis shoes would have been okay, but if I would have worn my slides and did all that work, that bending and that crouching and the ball of your foot and all that bullshit, by the time I got done, my feet would have been lame. Anyways, we were on our way here. This is exactly where I wanted to end up the first night. I mean, the furthest, you know, to make it here would be pretty outrageous, and we did make it, and we did make it with about 35 minutes of dusk before it started getting too dark, but it didn't matter. I told myself, even if I get here late, we got the dogs here already. You know, I can always use the headlamp, and we've got a real easy setup here. You know, the rules here are you can't leave food out. It's got to be put back inside the Jeep. So this container and this container, we will put back inside of the Jeep, you know what I'm saying, when we go to sleep. So there was a rest stop about 2 hours from here. I could have stayed there, but I said, let's go, let's keep moving. But yeah, here's how everything stays in here. I'm going to take those 2 orange ones and just throw them on top of there, because that's where I'm going to be making my breakfast tomorrow. I almost was thinking, you don't need this blanket, but this is September and this is Idaho, so you got to have that comforter. Now I'm going to sleep like a fucking baby tonight, guaranteed. But anyways, tomorrow we're going to make I didn't eat very good tonight. I had only like 2.5 inches of a sub sandwich left. Man, was it good. I wish I had another full sandwich. That one was $30 though. It's a pop, $60 in one pop. I wish I would have done it. I was thinking about doing it, and I said, well, just get the other one later on today. And that is so stupid, because that's when I was tying down the fucking generator, fuel cells. You didn't have time to go do that. So I should have bought 2 at the same time. I won't make that mistake twice. You know what I'm saying? I'd be wolfing down that sandwich right now. I would have just had a 9-inch sub just now, and double turkey. Oh my God, it would have been the bomb. Anyways, we're going to eat a good breakfast tomorrow. We're going to make steak and pancakes tomorrow morning, and the dogs are going to get some of the steak. So, you know, they love that shit. And, but tonight I got lazy. All I did is eat that little bit of sandwich. I could have made some soup, or I could have done the burger tonight if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I got lazy, and I just had Pop-Tarts and some, what do you call it? Doritos, Cool Ranch. Anyways, we just 2 years ago I was here. There was a fire over by Lake Alturos. Sure enough, there was a fire there. And I mean, I didn't see it because it was on. It didn't make it to Lake Alturos yet, but it did make it. I just passed it tonight. Now there's another fire way over here. We just now. We had 4 fire trucks roll in right here. They're right over here. Their boss told them, pass out, take a nap. We'll get a hold of you when we need you. So they're camping, so to speak. But when I seen them coming in, I was like, oh, that's 2 trailers, or I mean, 2 new motor coaches. Class C motorhomes. Then as they got closer, I realized that they were, fire trucks. U.S. Forest Service firefighters. But in any case, and when you see them coming in, you halfway think, yeah, we got a fire coming up over on the other side of the mountain there, so you're going to have to get the H Christ out of here. But that wasn't the case. Anyways, tomorrow we're going to take a nice ride on the bike. We're going to go up to Pettit Lake. We're going to go all the way to Yellow Belly Lake. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I'm going to probably hike down to Yellow Belly Lake. We may stay here just overnight and leave tomorrow. Or I think we're going to stay another day because I'm a little burned out from driving. It was about 650 miles to get here. And, with the breaks for the dogs and stuff like that, like I said, we rolled in about maybe 8 o'clock or something like that. My time, which was about 9 o'clock their time. I guess we got here about 8:45. Yeah, 8:45. We had a good 15-25 minutes to. It was daylight enough to get the camp set up and shit. Get the fireplace out. I knew we had to get the fireplace out because it is going to be very cold tonight. It'll be below freezing tonight, for sure. Anyways, just a little update. I know you can see a little bit with the fire and with the light on. And a nice little campsite here. We didn't take the bikes off. Like I said, we didn't have time. We had to eat. I had to feed the dogs. The dogs had a tough trip today too. So, what I'm saying? We spent, almost, 14 hours on the road to get here, I guess, or something like that. We left at 5:30, and we got here at about maybe 7:45 or 8 o'clock-ish. So, anyways, we're going to drink this beer, have a couple of shots, and that's it. Just an update.